Greetings. I'm Blacklight. Welcome to the God Zone, Allah 24/7, prime time. People don't seem to get it. Muslims don't seem to get it. Christians, no matter what you call yourself, you don't seem to understand the role of an honest man or righteousness. Matter of fact, most people think if you're trying to be righteous, they think that you're a square. You know why they say you a square? Because they don't feel like there's no such thing as righteousness. They think that when you're a baby or even an embryo, that you're a sinner. They say, well, ain't nothing perfect. They say a lot of things to give reasoning for their transgressions, excuses, really. So we're going to point out inconsistencies of the average person on the planet who say they are Christians, Muslims, this and that and the other. Starting off with the Constitution, because the Constitution is really on trial. But along with the Constitution on trial is all your prospective religions like Christianity, Islam. Let's examine them. Let's examine first the Constitution, and along with that, the religion of Christianity. Since they say United States is a Christian state, right? Now, compare Jesus with nowadays, because you got a lot of Christians. Jesus said he was about doing his Father's work. So he was trying to get to a place of righteousness. When you look up that word righteousness, it only means justice. And we came up with the slogan here in the United States, no justice, no peace. Because Jerusalem, and they got that word salam on the end of it, which means peace, founded in peace. So let's examine this real good. Accessory to the fact. Now, it says thou shalt not steal in the Ten Commandments. We're going to start off with thieving first. And then it says that that's a commandment. It's a difference between a commandment and a law, right? And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say, well, the nature of the black man is Islam. And that's the very nature of God, of Allah. So he's expelling, he's discouraging the point of that we are sinners, you know, in the womb, born sinners. We're not born sinners, but we're born into sin, into a sinful world. So the Christians, white Christians, because the white man made this religion up, because Jesus didn't give no title to what he was preaching. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said he was preaching truth, justice, and equality, because he was living in occupied territory of the Romans. And the holy men, so-called holy men there, were bowing down to the Romans. Because why did Jesus have to whip them out the temple, the thieves out the temple? Because it's the duty of a righteous man to do the will of his Father, which is the Most High. And the people, the Pharisees, had a good thing going. They were under Roman occupation, and they were taking money from the people, selling things all in the temple, and misquoting the word of Allah or God. And in other words, running game on the people. You know, flim-flamming the people, hustling the people, however you want to say it. And when Jesus came and, you know, matter of fact, he came from Egypt, where he got supreme wisdom. And he knew how to speak his peace. And so he came with the word of God in his mouth. Set the people straight, try to get them right. Putting the cramp in the Pharisees' business, putting the cramp in Caesar's business, the Romans' business. Caesar was their man, their king. Moses was the Pharisees' man. So Jesus was telling them, you know, Moses, he don't go for no stuff like this, upholding injustice. He wasn't an unrighteous man. He was a man of God. You know, and I'm doing the same thing he doing, because I'm a man of God, the Most High. So the Christians come over here and they look at the Native Americans, and the Native Americans had a system, they had a culture, you know, and they wanted to conquer these people because they came over here under false pretenses. And then they tried to run game, same game that the Pharisees was running on they people, the people of Palestine and all over there. They was running game on them. running a fraudulent operation. And when Jesus disrupted it, they had tried to have him killed. Well, all you brothers and sisters out there, y'all accessory, because it said thou shalt not steal in the commandments. And y'all going along with this gangster operation of mass murder and stealing. My time is running short, so we're going to continue a little later on. Ain't none of us right if we go along with a corrupt government. See, they can steal and kill, but you can't do what they do. They can steal, kill, sell dope, sell arms, but they don't want you doing it. They don't want you to do no corruption. They got to be the only ones doing the corruption. And when you do it, you're going to jail and become a slave to a corrupt leadership. So they want you to play along. Don't do corruption or bow down to all their rules and regulations. And let us suck your blood dry. Just go along with it. That ain't right. You're not doing the will of God. You're not being like Jesus. And then Muslims not being like Prophet Muhammad, because he caught them in the Kaaba worshiping false idols, selling goods and taking the people's money, gangsterism. But he was a man of true righteousness, a man of justice. Allah's right hand man. This is Black Light. Catch this vibe and stay alive. Stay in tune.